Here's an embarrassing story. The story of how I learned how to ride a bike. So unlike most people, I learned how to ride a bike at like the age of 13 or fucking 14. And when I say that, I mean 2 fucking wheels. Duh. You may be wondering, why the fuck did it take you to the age of 13 or 14 to learn how to ride a goddamn 2-wheel bike? Well, I'm gonna tell you how. So, back when I was like 6 years old, I had a bike. It had training wheels. I was like, la-di-da-di-da-di-da. So, after some time going la-di-da-di-da-di-da, my stepfather thought, you know what? You could probably do 2 wheels. I think you're ready for 2 wheels. I was like, Dad, I don't think I'm ready for 2 wheels. I don't know if I can handle that. And he's like, I think you can handle it. You know what? Let's try it. And if you don't get it, I'll put it back on. He's a fucking liar for starters. So I tried it. Failed. Never wanted to fucking do it again. That was it. I was done. Out. Over. So fast forward a few years later, my brother John has a bike, and it still has training wheels on it. My friend sees the bike. He doesn't have... Does he have a bike? So my friend sees the bike. He takes the training wheels off because, fuck, he wants to ride around and shit. I don't even know if that's how it really happened. Point is, bike ended up without the training wheels on it. And I told my friend, like, I can't ride a bike. He's like, you can't ride a bike? I'm like, no. So what did I do? I ended up riding on the back of my friend's bike via the peg. If you don't know what that is, clearly you've never rode backseat on your friend's bike. So, after some time and a little bit of practice, somehow, by some miracle, I figured out how to ride a bike. It was almost innate. I feel like learning how to ride a bike, a 2-wheeled bike, is so much easier when you're older because you realize all you need to do is fucking pedal. It is no more complicated than that. It is literally fucking pedal, and the centrifugal force will keep you fucking straight. Just don't fuck up. That's all it is to it. Super simple. And the funniest thing is, after I learned how to do this, I literally took the sharpest goddamn turns in the world. You would think, for somebody who is afraid to ride a bike, the turns would be kind of shit. No, my turns were sharp as fuck. I was going like fucking acute angles, okay? I was acute angling the shit out of those turns. Nowadays, I can barely fucking turn. So you see how that works? Really shitty, insanely good, super shitty again. Don't know how it happened. But, what came of all this, okay? This is the interesting part. So, I learned how to ride this bike. I'm doing pretty fucking good on it. Worth noting that the bike is too small for me because it was like a child's bike. Again, it belonged to my brother John, who's like 8 years younger than me, okay? So the bike was far too small for me. So one day I'm riding this bike, no big fucking deal. I'm just riding it around. And then all of a sudden, out of fucking nowhere, somebody hits me from behind. Some guy, like 2 times my size, like a young adult, hits me while riding on his fucking bike. Again, I'm like 13 or 14. This dude's like fucking 20-some. Again, me on a child's bike, him on a full adult bike. What happens? Hard to fucking tell you. I honestly blacked the fuck out. Because next thing I know, my bike is on top of me, and I have a sharp pain in my goddamn knee. What happened? My knee had been split the fuck open. Okay, I was bleeding the fuck everywhere. It was bad. But, me being who I am, I didn't want to fucking go to the hospital to get stitches. So you might be asking yourself, well, what did you do? Well, I'm gonna tell you what I did. I ran up to my mom's apartment, and I fucking MacGyvered the shit out of my knee. Meaning, I put Band-Aid after Band-Aid, wrapped it, and then just chose not to move it because I was like, that's how it's gonna heal. So, my knee healed, just fine. And now, I self-diagnosed myself with runner's knee. If you don't know what runner's knee is, you can Google it. But, from what I gathered, it is highly possible that I got runner's knee from that incident. So that's my bike incident and why I don't ever ride bikes anymore. Because I walked away with a fucking slash in my knee and a permanent affliction. Fuck bikes.